was all down in the basement. I'm like, help cut down on the price. There's some tools in here that I don't know if you're into the selling game. You might be able to sell them.
What kind of tools? Yeah, these are good drills.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That one's hammer drill.
Big junk removal company up in Florida, but they're not business guys. Like I'm a business guy. Do you also lay down trees as well?
I guess you don't watch me enough, man. You calling me for advice, but you don't even support me. Come on now.
Jump starting it with my generator, but now I got to jump start it with the truck. So that's what I was saying. If you had jumper cable.
If you did it again, what would you do different? Would you go dumpster rental or junk removal? What's up, you guys? Andre here with ZbWKwL Trades. We just hooked up to this dump trailer right here. We got one junk removal job on the schedule, so hopefully we end up landing it. The good thing is it's a repeat customer, so we have a higher chance than normal. Also, I have a new customer that reached out, but I'm still waiting on them to send me their address and all that stuff so I can go get them a price. They say they need it done today, but you know how they're responding, I don't know if they're like in a big rush to really get it done or they're just looking for the cheapest bid, but I guess we'll find out. We had a lot of rain come in, but thankfully I have mulch down, which helps a lot with mud swinging all over the truck. Doesn't mean I don't have mud on the truck, because the landfills are still dirty, but at least at my house I don't have to deal with it. This is my third job, I believe, at this house, and this is what I typically do. Go from the backyard like this straight to the trailer. Did you have more construction done?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I think all this has to go.
All this has to go?
Yeah, I don't know why they put this here.
Okay.
And whatever is in the middle here.
Okay.
So it's not as much as before.
Not as much as before.
No.
Are those pieces trash or no?
Yeah.
All of this?
Most of it, I'm not sure. This box has to go.
That box has to go?
Yeah, and these.
You want to keep these flooring pieces?
I don't think so.
Okay. This box looks like it has some wire, so I'm gonna keep that. A little bit of Romex and a little bit of tiny wire. I'm gonna get the barrel as well. That way I can load the miscellaneous stuff in here instead of bagging it. Take those 2 buckets as well?
Yeah, and whatever is on top.
Okay. Man, I get a ton of copper wiring from jobs. Well, not really a ton, but like over the amount of jobs I do, it builds up. Like this one right here is pretty thick gauge. About like, I don't know, 12, 16 pieces of Romex wire. So it has a little bit of weight to it. Nothing crazy, but let's say a pound, that's like $3 to $4. Obviously stripped, but I think this is more like 2 pounds.
yellow piece is the iron too.
Trash?
Yeah.
What was this for? A pole?
The trampoline, but with one needle.
Oh yeah? Got 2 buckets of USG sheetrock that are empty, and then 2 pieces of metal that were used for a trampoline. Got a little bit of weight, nothing crazy, but every little bit adds up once you pile it up. You happy with how your remodeling project is going?
Going so slow. And it's right here.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. This customer always pays via Zelle. It's not much trash, guys, not even a quarter of a dumpster in here. But I was really trying to get 160 for it just because, you know, I had to make a trip out here. It's construction debris, so even though it's a lot of cardboard, it's got a little bit of tile, a little bit of sheetrock, so the weight does add up. But for 140, I can still make money, so I did still take the job compared to just coming out here and not making any money and just spending money on fuel. What would you guys do in my case? Would you guys negotiate for 20 bucks or would you guys just leave? Since I have loose trash, I'm gonna use bungees on the tarp. That way I close all the gaps and nothing flies out when I'm driving. As you guys see, the tarp doesn't leave a huge gap, but it flaps when you're driving. But with this, it prevents that. It ain't going anywhere now. Since I don't really have much going on today, I'm just gonna go meet up with another hustler that is young. I believe he's 22, just like me. He's in the HVAC business, but he also does dumpster rentals. He hit me up on Facebook a couple months ago and we just been chatting. He saw my dumpsters for rent on Facebook and he's actually 20 to 30 minutes from my house. So I was like, yeah bro, we can meet up someday and talk. And since today both of us got time, we're just gonna go meet up and I'll show you guys his little business. He's got 2 of his dump trailers out right now, but I think he still has a flatbed trailer and an enclosed trailer that I can show you guys. But also I want to check out his land. He said he bought some land, which is pretty impressive for such a young dude to buy land. But first we got to stop at a gas station, fill up the truck because my range is only 16 miles. I thought I'd have time to fill up before this job, but apparently I didn't, so now I got to do it before I run out. $3.54 a gallon here. It ain't great, but at the same time, it ain't horrible. Junk removal, how can I help you?
Hey, my name's Dustin. You've been speaking with my wife about some junk removal today?
I was speaking with your wife. Is it on Facebook?
Yes, sir. Facebook.
Yep, okay. I just actually opened the message right now. Okay, so I'm assuming you don't want that dirt bike gone, just the little stuff in the middle, or are you talking dirt bikes too?
So the stuff in the garage is the little stuff in the middle, and then we've got another pile downstairs that's about the same size.
Okay. I want to say roughly around the 300 ballpark. Now it could be less. I just have to see it in person. That's why I like to give on-site estimates.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, go ahead and, if you can, go ahead and get headed this way. Our dumpster company stood us up, so we have no choice.
Okay. I don't think she texted me the address. Can you tell her to text me the address and I'll head that way?
Yes, sir. I'll have her do it right now.
I'm actually getting some diesel right now at a gas station. I'll text you the ETA as soon as I get out of here. Thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I just got paid from that last job, guys. It ended up being 160. So I don't know why she negotiated 20 bucks. I guess she felt bad because there was a little bit of stuff, and then by the time she saw me get it out, she was like, yeah, 160 was fair, so she sent me 160. We just spent $101 on this fill-up. Ain't horrible, but you know, it adds up. I'm gonna hit up this guy and tell him that I'm gonna be coming a little bit later just because a job came up, and I'm sure he's gonna understand because he's a hustler. I told him that I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it since I'm waiting on a customer, but this job looks like a very small job by the pictures I got.
Yeah, no worries, man. Do your thing. Money first.
Yep. I'm about like 40 minutes away from them. They live in Houston, so I'll hit you up once I get done. Sounds like you're not even home yourself. You still driving?
No, I'm here trying to get this four-wheeler started.
Okay. All right, brother. I'll hit you up soon.
All right, 10-4.
Hey, man.
Good. How you doing, man?
Hey, man. I'm great, man. I'm calling, man, because I watched a ton of your YouTube videos. I own a big junk removal company up in Florida. And I've been thinking about getting one of those mini track loaders. And so I just kind of, if you have a few seconds, man, I wanted to ask you a couple questions, being that, you know, I've seen a lot of the work you've done with yours.
Yes,
I just had a few questions for you.
Yeah, what's up? What kind of questions you got for me, man?
Okay, yeah, man, just to start, man, my name is Chris, man, and my company is called 352 Holland Road Junk Removal. And long story short, man, I saw the video where you were moving cars and everything with your mini skid steer, and then I also saw the video where you talked about the pins popping out, and you was like, if you did it all over, you would have bought the bigger grappler. I wanted to ask you, how long have you been using the mini track loader so far?
Well, I bought it about a year ago, just over a year ago.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
And then, like, in your opinion, do you feel like there's certain ones that's better than others, or you feel like, generally speaking, anyone that I buy brand new fit?
Well, first, yeah, try to get someone with good dealer support near you. Like, if you got Bobcat next door, go with the Bobcat, you know, or, I mean, you can travel too. A lot of guys travel for a better deal, which that's also a way, because you get warranty, then you find local dealers that can service them. Biggest thing is, like, if you can afford a bigger machine, go for a bigger machine. If you can't afford it, you know, smaller is better than nothing. But at the same time, you can't just buy a machine for 1 or 2 jobs. You got to know, like, are you going to be looking for consistent work for it, you know? Because if you just use junk removal jobs as an idea, I mean, that machine's not really great, honestly, because it's going to be sitting a lot of the time. A lot of the junk removal jobs you're doing by hand, you know? Now, if you're doing tree work and stuff like that, yeah, that machine's going to be phenomenal because you can use it for more jobs, moving dirt and all, you know?
Gotcha.
So, I mean, do you do more than just haul junk, or all you do is go household pickups?
Yeah, so I do junk removal, but we do a lot of demolition too, more so like exterior. So we're already situated. So I have a god brother of mine where we do big stuff with a really massive Bobcat. So we got a big Kubota, but obviously, but as you know, that won't go through a 36-inch back gate though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. So then you need this kind of machine.
Taking out decks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, I know what you're saying. So then you need a small one. You need to make sure you get a SM100 or something, because they're 35.5 inches wide. Now, when you're going to go with a grapple, they're usually longer, like 42 inches, you know, or 46, whatever, depending on what you get. But you can raise it over the wall when you pull up to the wall. So the machine will still be able to go through. That's what I do a lot of the times.
Gotcha. Now you cut down trees and stuff too? I saw you had the stump grinder attachment, and you was doing a bunch of stump grinding on some of the videos I watched, but do you also lay down trees as well?
I guess you don't watch me enough, man. You calling me for advice, but you don't even support me. Come on now. But no, that's a whole different machine. That's a whole different machine, man. That's a whole stump grinder, and then the mini skids doesn't have that attachment, but I got a grapple, brush hog for it, auger, pallet forks, bucket, but Stump grinder is a whole separate machine, and yeah, I do cut trees. Typically, I'm not the one that cuts them. Typically, I have another guy that I team up with that cuts them, and I just do the cleanup.
How long you been in the dirt removal business, man?
About 2 years now.
Oh man, yeah, you smashing it, bro. Yeah, you smashing it, man. I've been in 2.5 years, and yeah, we got contracts with like Habitat for Humanity and stuff like that. So, you know, junk removal is easy, but like the stuff that you're doing, where the first video that I saw with you was when you went to take out a deck piece for a contractor, and you were saying you normally charge $1,000 for the job, but you know, the guy feeds your work and you got to make sure obviously the contractor can eat too, so you end up doing the job for around $650.
Yeah,
that was the first video I watched. Then I watched a whole bunch more after that. I was up watching videos at 4 o'clock this morning, man.
Yeah, I'm typically the same way. When I find someone on YouTube, I'll be getting addicted and I'll be trying to see what they're up to and like just kind of go through all their content. I mean, that's how I really learned about the business. I've been watching YouTube videos, and once I found a good guy, I just watch all his videos and learn and learn and learn. I mean, that's how you learn, you know, by just doing research and, you know, homework basically.
Yeah, found in the junk removal business, most guys are okay trade guys, but they're not business guys. Like I'm a business guy, so I mean, for me, junk removal is easy if you know what you're doing. But most of these guys don't even know how to charge and make any real money. So, you know, we make a killing on junk removal, and then, you know, watching your videos, you, and then there's another guy that I found named John, who I don't know if you've seen John's YouTube, but he's done a lot with the mini track loader.
John who?
Like Scout or Scotty or something like that. He's up in Indianapolis.
Scotty Services?
Yes.
Yeah, I watched a couple of his videos.
Yeah. But y'all are the only two that I found that had any good content on the mini track loader. There's stuff out there on mini track loaders, but what you see is guys trying to push around landscape and stuff and just move sod. A lot of stuff I've pulled up on mini track loaders is more so been specific to just like lawn and gardening. I haven't really seen anybody other than you and him that had real content on running dump trailers and actually knowing how to mingle between the junk removal and then you, because what I liked about your content and his content, you can get a lot done without trying to break everything down by hand and using so much muscle. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I was looking for.
Yeah, well, I don't use that machine too much for junk removal. I still be using the muscle really, just because you got to think. You got to do 2 trips. Once you got junk loaded, you got to go back, get the machine after. And if it's a small job, I'm not going to bring out that machine, because then I'm just like basically wasting a bunch of time plus diesel running that machine plus paying for all that wear and tear that I'm putting on it when I could do it faster by hand. Plus, I don't have to worry about damaging lawns or whatever, you know? If you're removing brush, trees, that machine's great. But for junk removal, I wouldn't buy it if I was just doing junk removal.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, see, with us, we do a bunch of junk removal, but we do a lot of big stuff. Like we have industrial stuff that we do. Yeah. And we also have like, it's enough for me to have a remodel guy that, as you know, investors sometimes can be cheap. So instead of ordering a dumpster, he got his handyman throwing everything to the side of the curb. And so if I came and picked it up with a mini track loader, it's much faster than bringing a crew of 4 guys and they're loading and picking through nails and separating drywall and tile and mulch and all that bull crap. I could just grapple up real quick and keep running. And so like I was telling you, we got a big bobcat for a lot of stuff, which is, like I said, it's going to tear up all the grass. The problem is when you got a guy that's a handyman and he's throwing everything out the side door, you can't get that big cat into that backyard.
Well, but just buy more dumpsters. Drop a dumpster for him and charge him as a dumpster. I know you're going to make more money than bringing out a skid steer. Dump trailer is going to cost you 10 grand versus skid steer is going to cost you 40 grand. So you got to do the math. You can buy 4 trailers and drop them for 4 guys and then not have to worry about anything. If they're still throwing it down, just bring your trailer, let them load the trailer.
Yeah.
What do you use? What kind of dumpsters do you use? Are you using a Izu truck, or what are you using?
Yeah, I got a dump trailer just like yours. I got 2 of them. But see, I'm a little different. I don't really care for the dumpster rental because I'm the cream of the crop when it comes to junk removal. I charge a super high premium for my service. So I don't like dumpster rentals at all because I can make way more money on charging how I charge versus letting somebody hold hand. So yeah, I don't really and another thing I do, like here may be a little different than your market. Our dumpster rental guys, most of them have their own pits and their own landfills here. So if you don't do a bargaining agreement and buy a license to put like rent me on your trailer, the city will find that out you over here. So
gotcha. Okay.
The structure's a little different. We got 2 major contracting companies that also own their own landfill. So whenever they got a job and somebody is asking for a dumpster, but they need labor to get the stuff loaded, the dumpster company won't rent to them, and then they'll just turn around and send them to me. So I'm able to charge a premium on those situations. But if a person has labor and they need a can, we got real big companies that'll go ahead and drop a can. But we have a lot of people that'll make, hey, I need a dumpster, but we also need some labor people to come load it. And the contracting companies are like, man, nah, you gotta go get a junk removal organization if you're just trying to toss it and have a team come load it for you too. So I play the game with the contractors where I stay out their way for the guys that got cans, and then they stay out my way when it comes to loading, and it creates a good matrimony.
Cool. Well, you know your business best, man. If you think you make more money that way, go ahead and buy it, you know. I don't know. Do you plan on financing or paying cash? What do you plan on doing?
No, I kind of, just watching your videos, man, I kind of want to finance it. Yeah. Because I want a warranty, man. I really want to get a Kubota. The closest Bobcat dealer to me is almost 2 hours away.
Dang.
So, but then there's another dealer in another town about 45 minutes from me, and they sell like Kubotas and New Highlands and stuff like that. So I just want something with a 5-year warranty if I go that direction. That way I'm not worrying about that. Because I already know, like with the big Bobcat we use, man, when them things go to the shop, it's a mean tab coming out of there, man. Yeah.
Hit up, look up John Payton on YouTube, Land Management. He has the Kubota SVL 1000, so he has some videos on it. I looked them up before I bought mine, but Whacker's closer to me, and I kind of like the Whacker more. But the Kubotas are pretty good too. I know a guy in Florida that just bought a Kubota too. I don't know much about him, but he hit me up because he watches me on YouTube too. He's got a junk removal business, and he got it with like a bunch of attachments. So yeah, whatever's closest to you, whoever can get you the best deal, go for that. You know, the biggest thing is if you can afford a monthly payment. You got to think some months that thing is gonna sit and not make you money. Are you gonna have the $700 to $1,000 that's gonna cost you per month? It's another truck payment, basically, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's real, man. That's real, man. That's it's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate your wisdom and advice, man, and I appreciate you, man, for cutting those videos and stuff. Cause like I said, man, it's not a lot out there. When you pull up the mini track loaders, a lot of stuff that you see is guys in landscaping.
Yeah.
And that ain't my game.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But,
I appreciate the support. Hit me up. I got the links in the description. If you got questions, just message me. I'm driving right now, so I could talk to you, but really I can't really, you know, talk to 20 people a day for an hour because I'm not gonna have any time to work, you know. So if you got questions, just text me and I'll hit you up when I can, you know.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing, boss.
All right, man. Good luck. Bye.
Yes, sir.
I just got done talking to this guy that had a couple questions for me, guys. But if you have questions for me, please don't call my business line or, you know, text it. some guys did that already, and I talked to them. I'm not gonna cut them off, but really I can't be talking to every single person on my business line because, man, it adds up. The channel's growing, and some guys call me and we're on the phone for 2 hours at 8 to 10 p.m. at night, and you know, I gotta spend some family time. I gotta edit videos, I gotta work, and if I'm talking to people for 2 hours, imagine 5 guys called me a day, that's 10 hours of my day just talking to people. I'd love to, but I just can't afford to. I gotta work, so if you got questions, text me, and you know, I'll reply as soon as I can. Text is the easiest way to reach me. I leave my links in the description, like I said earlier, so you'll find them on every video. Hit me up on the Jack of All Trades Instagram account or Facebook account. I don't have one for Facebook. I got my actual company name, but you can hit me up there and I'll answer as soon as I can. But man, talking to people, you know, it takes a lot of time, so please respect that. Some people clearly don't, and I got into like a fight with some guy. Dude, he called me and I told him, hey man, I appreciate you calling. Let me call you back in a couple minutes because I'm in the middle of a job right now. The dude started cussing me and all that stuff, like I don't help people out. Like, dude, what? I try my best to help you out, but if I'm in the middle of a job and I'm making money, I gotta make my money, bro. I gotta feed my family. So then he ended up calling the dealer because apparently he thought that the dealer pays for all my trailers. They don't. I paid for 2 of them full price. They helped me out on my next one, but he was like, don't sponsor this guy, blah blah blah, he's such an A and all this, calling me, and the dealer was like, we don't sponsor him. So it was kind of funny. He called me and told me. So yeah, some people are crazy out there, and that's just part of it, guys. Please don't do that. If you got questions, be patient and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And truthfully, guys, the best way I'd prefer you guys to ask me questions would be through YouTube comments, because some people have the same questions and I have to answer the same question to multiple people, when you can just ask the question in the description and then other people that have the same question will just see it and see my answer. All right, guys, we are pulling up to this neighborhood. Not the first house I see getting built up here. A lot of construction debris just chilling on the ground. I don't have much luck, honestly, with these builders, you know, calling me out, but I think it's really because they already have stuff in place and people they use, and most of the time, I mean, they use the big guys just because they can provide the biggest dumpsters at the cheapest price. And that's just the truth. Look, another house getting built over here. Trash everywhere. Trash everywhere. Man, why don't they just put it in the dumpster? I'm gonna get out and ask this guy. I think he already brought everything to his trailer. This is interesting. What's up, man?
How's it going, buddy?
Good, how you doing?
Good, Dustin.
Andre.
Nice to meet you, Andre. Yeah, this is all spread out. It was a
Oh, you already carried it all up here?
So it was all down in the basement. I'm like, help cut down on the price a little bit.
Yeah.
Get it all up to the top.
Yeah, I'll definitely help you out on that because it saves me time from carrying
Well,
it.
that's a long walk. And it's
I know. Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is why I
If you're
don't.
by yourself, I'm like.
Well, typically, you know, I use a wheelbarrow and stuff for this stuff, but yeah, with the walk like this, price definitely goes up because there's a lot more labor
I'm
involved.
in service, so I know.
Yeah.
And I'm here to help you throw it in, whatever.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you help me, I'll help you out with the price a little more.
I'm assuming just toss it in?
Not yet. I gotta remove the tarp.
Okay.
I got a tarp up. And then you have, so you have all this over here, and then you guys have some stuff in the garage. Okay, let me see. Cool, cool.
It's all very spread out because it was consolidated all on this pallet.
Yeah, I saw. Your wife told me that you typically take care of it all, and are you guys moving far or what?
We're moving in with my parents for right now,
Uh-huh.
but then we're moving to Elberton.
Okay,
So
how far is
normally I
that?
would put all this stuff and have like a tarp on it and just take it to the dump. But it's a holiday weekend, dumpster company stood us up. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta find somebody that's working.
So you had a dumpster planned for delivery?
Yeah. It was like $350
Yeah.
for a 10-yard dumpster.
Dang, for a big company?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, because I'm about 350, mine's 15 yard.
Yeah, basically
So-
10 yards. I mean, I think the walls are about as high as your walls.
No, 10, this is 15, so 10 yard would be smaller. So what we can do is pretty much all the trash towards the front. If it's like metal, like a wood pallet, I'll just put this side, I'll load that from the back. But like all this like little plastic stuff,
Yeah.
we can start just tossing it from the front, and that'll work our way back.
Hard board, same thing for
Yeah.
And there's some tools in here that I don't know if you're into the selling game. You might be able to sell them.
What kind of tools?
Like this is brand new.
Fluid, sim pump, new.
But there's a whole bunch of like drills and impacts and saws and stuff towards in this
Okay.
green tote.
Yeah, we can leave that out. I'll check that out.
They were never used. They're dusty because they've been sitting.
Okay.
But, they were. My sister worked for a battery testing facility where they drop test everything.
Really?
And if it passes the inspection, it goes into a box. And at the end of the inspection, the box gets either trashed per the manufacturer, or the employees can take them home.
Huh, that's
So
cool.
I literally got like a 5,000-pound couple of pallets of tools and batteries.
Dang!
I've been slowly selling them off.
Heck yeah. You got tired of selling?
Well, yeah, I mean, it just ended up being
Yeah, like this.
motor.
This we'll put towards the back. Yeah, I'm gonna recycle this. So that's how I keep costs down too a little bit. I recycle stuff when I can.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
More
this
money.
box I'm gonna just throw from the back. We don't even have to like dig stuff out.
Like there's a wheelbarrow right here that's brand new.
Yeah, they're both trash?
Yeah. The one
Okay.
at the bottom is the leg is broken. One of the legs is broken.
Okay.
I mean, you could probably buy a new one of those. But see, like, look at this. It's only dusty. It's never been used.
Rigid.
Comes with a blade, battery chargers.
Does it have a battery?
No, they never sold the batteries. The batteries are always broken down.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah.
Craftsman, never used.
Yeah, I guess for some people. I don't have any I use all Milwaukee, but yeah.
Yeah, normally that's so I
Put
I got
that
a
to the
bunch of
side.
DeWalt out of it.
Uh-huh. But you throw away the Craftsman because it's not worth keeping, huh?
You got it.
I'm the same way. I don't like to keep too many not trashy, but like lower quality tools, just because I never end up using them. I'm always using like the more powerful stuff to get through jobs faster.
Exactly.
This is a heat gun, huh?
Yeah. It works.
It works.
Yep.
Battery jumpers. Yeah, I mean, you got some stuff. You're like a junk hauling dream job because it's not all bad, you know?
Hey, on the next garage sale,
Uh-huh.
we'll take a couple $100 on the job we charged a couple $100 on. Like, look at this. Brand new. That's a concrete grinder.
See, this is good for me.
Yeah.
I got a grinder that can fit this. I got that, but a big one for my bigger one.
Yeah, and then aluminum back.
Is that aluminum?
Yep. Razor scooters are all aluminum.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was metal.
So
I don't know if I trust you. I'm gonna have to run a mag. No, I'm kidding.
there might be like the little clickers in it are metal, like the little push pins, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's just like junk.
Yeah.
It gets so old.
Man, you got this stuff cramped up in here.
I was trying to make sure it wasn't gonna fall off the trailer.
Oh yeah? Helmet just flew right out. Yeah, toss this towards the front.
Yes, ma'am. They're right over there. No, it does not. It's a
Control arms or something.
Let me go see what I can.
Yeah, it's right next to the U-Haul. Brand new U-bolts for a 4-inch lift kit.
Huh.
Never used.
Yeah. Typically, those you're gonna buy when you need them. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And those are from
Is this trash?
yeah.
Here, I'll give it to me.
And those are from Rough Country.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
Oh, you wanna throw stuff in?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll take this.
Go ahead.
I've never moved it in a truck.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because I remember. No, that could stay.
Oh, you're keeping this?
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're fine. You can just leave it right there. Yeah, so
Is the stuff on top of it trash?
this right here is staying.
Is the
Like the saw and the jigsaw, but the rest of it's trash.
okay?
Say bye, Carson.
I did a job for one guy that's a mechanic. He got drift cars and stuff.
Yeah.
He drifts that Lanier, and he rented my dumpster. Kid you not, this guy pulled like the coolest car parts, like lift jack, everything. I was like, dang, man.
You want to see something really cool? Look at this. Never used. For like
Chevy
a 40,
cap?
like a 42 Chevy.
Huh.
Oh,
You
that's
can't
something
sell
that's
that?
No. They wouldn't
No.
even take it back because they're one-offs. Every one they make's to order.
Wow.
So it's just trash.
Isn't this empty? Yeah.
This whole thing right here is aluminum.
Dirty aluminum, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. We'll put this towards the back. What about all these impacts? Are these
That's what I'm
trash?
saying, if you want. Okay.
Yeah, these are good drills.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That one's hammer drill, hand drill. And the only thing that they ever did was pull the trigger, make sure it worked after a drop test.
Okay. Oh yeah, look, even got a Ryobi battery.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this in the truck.
Yeah, so I mean, it's any way you can help me, I can help you kind of thing.
Yeah. Let me see.
There's bags galore.
Put it towards the back.
You want separate job site tool bags? Go bags, I call them.
Hey, Dad, look,
Okay.
these old skin bait.
I don't really want any of this stuff because I don't want to become a hoarder, but I can get rid of some of this stuff. I know people that would take them, or I could sell stuff.
That's for a Toyota 4Runner, both of those shock struts.
Yeah?
And they've got a leveling kit on them.
It's just gonna get scrapped. I mean, more tools.
What?
I
Drop it
don't.
off at a body shop or something.
No, I ain't. I'll just take it out, recycle it.
No mat. That stays.
Hey, you want to give PS3?
Nope. They don't even have games home anymore.
I'm gonna miss this thing. I had the best history on YouTube.
Give me that mirror, Matt.
Oh god. If I could tell this, that was my favorite one.
Is that Brian Carson?
What the heck is this?
Come here. But you gotta be able to throw it.
Oh, there's a long decal right here. I don't know what it says though.
No, sir.
What car says?
Yeah. Now imagine all this on wheelbarrow loads.
I know. But you got it up here pretty quick. When did you load it up here?
Loaded it up after
Huh?
I got on you.
Off the
after
phone?
You, I went back my truck down there and loaded it all up.
Oh, you drove your truck down there? Heck yeah.
That's the one thing I forgot.
No worries. More car parts.
Yep, and then a lawnmower that will run needs a tune-up.
Needs a tune-up. I got like 2 of them. I'm probably just gonna end up scrapping them because I don't got time to fix them, but I get them from jobs all the time, believe it or not.
Oh no.
I don't know how this happened.
It's very important to have a good e-brake when you're parking like this.
It's just one of those Razor electric.
Oh, it's electric.
Yeah. It needs a wire harness, which is like $50.
Gotcha.
But the batteries apparently, I was told, are brand new. A lot of people actually buy these things for good money because they completely modify them.
Did you try selling it?
No, we haven't even had it that long, honestly.
Is this trash or am I just...
yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted... Let's see how we're gonna get this thing in.
We can toss it over to this side right here in front of that trailer.
Yeah. I'll grab it with you because it's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, we can put that.
Does this dump too?
Yeah, it's a dump
So
truck.
that's nice.
Yeah. Are these roof racks?
Yeah, for our 4Runner.
For a 4Runner?
Yeah, for her 4Runner, but I bought her a roof rack.
You couldn't sell these? It's hard to sell stuff, man, huh?
Yeah. Everybody who doesn't have them, it's because they already went to the roof rack that they wanted.
Yeah, that is so true. Rim trash? Take these blades out, just throw them in the back. We can carry that and put it over the side. We can toss it together. You got it? Yeah. You sure, man? Don't kill yourself.
This is my favorite lamp. What the heck?
3-ton jack.
Yeah, it lost pressure.
Does this thing work?
Yes.
Is it good working condition? I have one, but I guess backup wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, and that's a clamp on it too, so.
Nice. What'd you use this rope for?
That's battle rope for the guys that do like this.
Is this trash? Or are you keeping it?
Keep the tree. Oh, it's trash.
Trash?
Yeah, they're like $160.
$160?
Yeah, because it's weighted.
That's crazy.
This rope's trash.
That's two different kinds, huh?
Yeah, it's tree climbers rope.
Okay. Are they good?
Yeah. So I watched the tree company lose the whole, this was all in a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh yeah, you picked it up on the side of the road?
Roswell. Never even knew it. So I went and got gas, came back to see if they had picked it up, and I picked it all up. It's probably 600-700 feet of rope.
Okay, I'll keep this. See if this is any good. But in person, I would have charged more seeing the walk. That's why I don't like giving text estimates, you know?
Yeah. You have Zelle, right?
I do.
Okay. And you said 275?
Yep. And that is exactly why I hate giving phone estimates. This job should have been about 400 bucks, guys, but I charged 275, but that's only because the guy moved everything to the street. That walk is brutal over there, and I'm not backing up my trailer just in case I break a water line or sprinklers, whatever. You know, I'm not taking on that risk. I'm gonna wheelbarrow everything up and charge 400 bucks. But he brought everything to the road. He helped me load everything, and he asked for, you know, if I can help him out extra if he does that. And to me, it's worth giving a little discount if he ends up helping me, because it saves me time and I'm in and out faster. So it worked out very well overall. Plus I got a bunch of good tools. So we'll see. I might try to sell some of that stuff or give it away or whatever, but it just sucks. It's not like Milwaukee, you know, or DeWalt. Ridges sells pretty well too, maybe. I'm just not a rigid guy. I know my brother uses them for, like, you know, small little drills, but not me. I just like to keep everything one brand because that way I can run the same battery on everything else. But I'm headed to meet up with this guy right now. I never met him before, I just talked to him online. He seems like a good guy and I like meeting chill people, seeing what they're up to and stuff. So let's go have a little adventure, I guess. It's only like 12 o'clock. Did 2 jobs already, started late. I didn't even start early. That's the good thing about junk removal, man. If you work fast, you get in and out in a couple minutes. And I think both of those jobs took 1 hour or less, just in working, not driving to them, obviously. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Dude, I got this.
So this your whip?
This? What do you mean? This? I got this, but I don't know if you know about small engines, because I don't.
No.
But I'm assuming either this is messed up,
The choke?
the choke, or something, because I try to turn it on and it keeps revving. It keeps revving. And it just revs and revs and revs, and I gotta adjust this to play with it. And I lost the key, so now I'm using the flathead. But
You can start it with this?
yeah, but I haven't started it in like a year or something. And so I just changed the oil. I mean, put new gas, and I was jump starting it with my generator, but now I gotta jump start it with the truck. So that's what I was saying. If you had jumper cables.
Yeah, I actually just removed some from a junk removal job. I'm not gonna pull off the top. I think I got some in my truck too. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but people always steal once they see something they could use. And it's like, dude, come on.
At work we have a company van.
Uh-huh.
And what's it called? We work in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just open the door and just take stuff right out of it.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that sucks. I think they're tangled. Here you go. Grab this. I think I got these from a junk removal job too. Bro, I get like,
You get everything from
I get so many jumper cables from junk removal, it's interesting.
It's weird, huh? You would assume they would keep it times like these, huh?
Plus, you know, they're nice because they're copper, so you can recycle them if you want, you know.
Oh, that's it.
Should we tap it?
Right.
Where's your battery?
It's a little small.
Why'd you put the red to the black?
What do you mean?
No, I'm kidding.
There, you got me good. Look, this is what I'm saying.
Let it charge a little bit.
And you see how the RPMs go up?
Uh-huh.
And you gotta adjust it.
If you put it all the way down, it won't go to normal? Where is your gas? Throttle it just a little bit and stop. Let go. Yeah, it's supposed to drop.
And if you pull it out, then it shifts off. You gotta maintain it gas.
Did you put new gas in it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if it was...
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm not... we'll let people on YouTube tell you what's wrong. I don't know.
I don't know anything about
If you take the cables off, will it run?
it. Yeah, it was running right now.
Yeah. Oh, you don't even have the cable on. Can you drive it or no?
You want to take it for a spin?
Let's go. I don't know. It's gonna die on us, huh?
Nah, just give the gas. Sit on it.
What's the basics? That's the brake or no? Or that a gear?
This is the brake right here.
Okay.
This, right? So let it go down. So get the choke and slowly release it. When the RPMs go down, shift it up. This right here. Shift it up.
And then you just play with a gas?
Yeah, and just play with it. Look, bring it down and I'll push you forward, right? Go.
This thing's... Alright. This thing's gonna blow up on me. put this thing in reverse because just in case it dies, so I'm gonna turn around over here. The brakes are shot for sure. How many gears does it have? I'm like stuck in first gear.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Push it in or what?
Let it go down. Let it go down. And then bring it back out.
Brilliant.
That's how it stays in neutral. But I don't know what's going on. I turned this thing on in a year.
Did you buy this new?
No, Facebook Market. I bought 2 of them on Facebook Market.
Shut it off. This thing's smoking. I don't want it to blow up. You hear it? You smell it?
Oh no, I gotta put it inside the trailer.
It's fun.
It's fun.
How much you pay for it? Like 200 bucks?
No, I bought it when it was good. I bought it for like 2,500, I think, or 3
Oh yeah? Dang, they're expensive. Well, you just gonna push it?
Now I'm gonna just give it a little bit of throttle right here. And I'll put it.
Oh, okay. What is that, neutral? You got it in reverse, bro? Don't crash now, bro. Hold the brake down. Killed it.
She's off.
It won't start back up now?
We gotta figure out.
Nope, she's dead. You need a new battery.
Yeah, bro, I was just trying to get it inside the trailer. I'll get a winch or something.
No, we can, I mean, you could park it here. We can jump it with my truck when I leave if you want.
Alright, that sounds fun.
Where's, you have a winch for your truck?
No, but I need to buy a winch for the car hauler.
You don't have a winch for it? You rent it with no winch?
Yep. But I got some damage on it.
What happened?
It's been sitting for a while, I guess, in the sun. It was upside
From
down.
a renter?
No, just for, I guess it was heavy. Dude, I got an AC unit. It's called a makeup air. It's literally the size of this pallet. I got like 300 bucks off of it on scrap.
Yeah? Where'd you scrap it?
Right here. You don't... No, I go tell them where my company sells them at. And
Oh yeah, you used their license?
yeah.
And they let you keep the money?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. That's some good people then. You just leave them in the air?
Yeah.
Bro, scrappers be walking by daily. You gotta put
Nobody
that
comes
stuff
in.
away.
Cameras everywhere either way. Nobody. It's been sitting here for like 3 months or so.
Sell them.
I'm trying to wait until it gets a huge...
Make more money.
Get like this. Because I got to go to the one incoming. So
Okay.
it's not worth a drive over there for me.
Gotcha. That's cool, man. Oh yeah, I see you got these boys right here.
Yeah.
Just cut it with the Sawzall?
Yes, sir.
That's what I did. Do you clear this out? Do you clean these up or no?
No.
Dude, why not? You're missing out. This is like you just grab a flathead, tap them all out.
You want it?
You don't want these?
No.
I mean, if you're not gonna scrap them, I'll scrap them for you.
Okay.
Are you sure, bro?
Yeah.
Just keep them for yourself, bro. There ain't much money in it. A couple bucks, maybe like $2.
The thing is, for me to pile them up, it's gonna probably take a decade, and you get piles up every other.
Yeah, but this is gonna take me a decade too. I mean, if you don't want them, I'll take them for you.
Go ahead, man.
I'll scrap them. Kind of feel bad. I came to your house and now you're giving me free scrap. Hey, I got a dirt bike I just removed though. Look. No, it's not really a dirt bike. It's like an electric bike. But apparently, like, it's got a really heavy frame. So I guess the guy said the people just buy them for the frame and then build them up.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said. And look what he had. A bunch of like tree ropes. Throw them here. And then look, what kind of drills do you use, bro?
Milwaukee, the 12 volt.
You use a rigid Craftsman?
No.
Like this guy, apparently his sister-in-law or something tests these for companies. He has a bunch of tools that he gave me, like drills. Like he was like, yeah, I just don't want to sell it on Facebook. Apparently he, like this Ryobi, it's got a battery, but a lot of stuff don't have batteries. But I mean, it's pretty decent. Like look at all this from the same job.
Dang. Double money, huh?
I guess I'm gonna try to sell some of that stuff. So you got your wrap over here? You buy this on Amazon or something?
No, I'll make it.
You make it? Nice. That's clean, dude. You did a good job. My first time I did it for my enclosed trailer, letters were all over the place. I had to rip it off.
I use a level, but I did this on a rush. On the rush, it came out very trash. But it is what it is.
Southern Dumps in Holland. How'd you come up with that name? That's pretty cool.
So the whole concept of it. So one of my managers, he has a company, his own AC company. His company's called Southern Comfort. So I was like, oh, let me implement the dumps in Holland, Southern Dumps in Holland.
That's funny, bro.
And the thing that I like about it is that ZbWKwL is 3 minutes away from here. I don't know.
Oh, your landfill? Yeah, that's nice.
And then on the opposite side is a scrapyard.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. This trailer is pretty clean. You said you used to cut grass with it?
Yeah, I bought it to put my zero turn and weed eaters and stuff like that. But I'm not into all that anymore.
No? You're about the junk game now?
Yeah.
That's where you make your money?
Nah, man, I wish.
Are you making more money working for HVAC or junk removal?
HVAC.
Yeah?
That's what holds me together, honestly.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, I don't know how I would be able to do it.
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
Because you got what? Are both of your trailers big techs?
Yeah.
And both 14 by 7 by 4 walls, right?
One of them is 14 and the other one's 16.
Oh, 16 foot long? Dude, that's sick. I didn't know you had a 16 footer. That's a big boy, huh?
Yeah, so I just put walls and I put it up as 20 yard.
Cool.
And then I get more money.
You do? How much is a 20?
So 20 I charge 420.
420, nice.
So, but it's essentially the same thing as.
It's usually the same amount for the dump fee, right?
Yeah, it literally is. You're just, like
just people don't break stuff down, which is nice.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I mean, it helps us at the long run.
Oh heck yeah, it
That's
does.
a 14 yard, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a 14 point something. So I just rounded to 15.
I mean, 14 foot. My bad. I was thinking of getting that when I was gonna get the 16 foot one. I saw one, but it was a 14. A top shelf.
Was it on Facebook here?
Yeah.
How much were they asking for it?
I think they were asking for like 9 grand or something like that.
Not bad.
Which I bought the big tags in Alabama for 10 grand, so it came out real good.
Nice for a 16 footer.
Yeah.
Dude, these are some big tires.
37s.
37s?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I need to go back on 35s.
Kills your MPG, huh? What are you getting?
Right now, city, like 13.
Oh, that's not bad, bro. Towing?
Towing, I'm getting probably like 12, 11.
That's good.
No, but when I was running 35s, I was getting like 14, 15.
Oh, yeah?
Highway, I was getting 18, 20.
Wow.
So,
I got,
huge difference.
yeah, I got 33s, but I want to go to 35s. 35s look really nice. 37s are big, man.
It hits my frame.
They look
man.
like 35s, though.
Nah, it hits my frame.
Yeah?
See that?
Oh, yeah. I see that.
That's what I don't like about it, but I love it, man.
And I like your bumper.
I hope they stop, because I ain't stopping. For a fact.
Yeah. So where does your land go?
So it's not a lot. I think right here. I was gonna let you know if I could. Right now you're mini skid like in the winter days. I think it's like roughly around here, and that's where the different law is at.
So that's a whole different lot right here, just like this overgrowth?
Yeah.
Crazy. Is it for sale too? Or you bought it?
What do you mean?
Do you own this too?
No, I only bought this area.
And
So
that's your house right there?
No. So from that carport to here is all mine. And then one day we came and there was like a 4 sign there. And so I called the guy and we made a deal. And That's how I bought it.
Where do you live?
I live like 7 minutes away from here.
Oh, so you don't live here? I thought you lived in that house for some reason.
No, this is where I just keep the trailers.
And you just leave them out here and nobody messes with them?
Nobody messes with
It's kind of nice because it's hidden, but I don't know, man, kind of sketchy.
It's sketchy. I obviously put locks on them, but so far, I mean,
Yeah.
I've had good luck.
So you're telling me you're leaving copper radiators out here with nobody around? Bro.
Don't give out my address, man.
I don't even have your address. You sent me a pin, bro. It's nice, bro. I like it. How much did you say you paid for it?
16.
16,000? Bro.
Deal of a deal.
Dude, heck yeah.
Can't think about it twice.
16 grand for a piece of land in Gainesville? That's good, bro. Because
Right
the
off
lake
the
is right
exit.
here.
Right off the exit, man.
How far are you from the lake?
I don't know, like 15 minutes.
Can you put a shop up here? Or is this for like a house?
You could put a house, I'm assuming. I mean, that's what all these are. These are just lots and they put houses on them.
You have power?
No, but I mean, I don't think it's hard to put it in.
And you got a battery out here, bro? That's crap, you know? Scrap it.
You can take it if you want. I just have it as a chalk for the trailer.
You're funny, bro. You just giving me scrap.
So I'm trying to put either a shop or a carport right here. Clear everything out.
Yeah.
Level it out. But the thing is that when I do end up getting like my own house, I would like to take it. So that's why I'm iffy about getting it right now.
I got you. Yeah.
And the money. The money's where
It's expensive.
we're needing some money or something like that. And so
And you just had the cash laying around, cashed them out?
nah,
You a baller,
nah,
bro.
wait. I had to come up with it. I wanna get what you have, a mini skid, man.
Yeah.
An excavator, man. These things are so nice.
They're nice, but you gotta work them, you know? You gotta find work for them constantly. Like mine's been sitting for, I don't know, about a week now. Not making me money. That's not fun, you know, when it's just sitting.
Yeah, that's the thing. Since I'm not in that niche or anything,
Yeah.
that's what kills
Even if you're in the niche, you're not gonna find work every day. That's the thing you gotta keep in mind. I was actually just talking to a guy. He called me earlier asking me about the mini skid and stuff, but it's like, yeah, they're great if you can keep them busy, but you gotta remember, you know, that's another payment you gotta make a month. And for dumpster rentals, I mean, like, how often can you really use it? You know, same thing for me. Like, I thought I was gonna use it a lot more than I am for junk removal. I mostly use it for tree work, and it's like, I'm not a tree business. I work with other guys, you know? So, for me, it's been worth it, but if I only did junk removal, I wouldn't buy it, just because it's too much money for it to sit, you know? For one time a month job, it's cheaper to rent it.
I think that's a good thing about you. You have a wide variety of things you do, so it comes in handy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that helps out.
It does, and that's why I bought it, because I could have used it at my house for a bunch of work, and I did, and I continue to use it at my house, and it helps me out, you know? For me, it's worth it.
Bought it financed,
Uh-huh.
and like within 9 months or so, I paid everything off.
9 months?
Yeah, but with the interest and everything, I ended up paying like 14.5.
14.5? And that was the 14-footer?
Yeah.
Why did you go with a new one instead of used, since you buy everything used? Or did you learn your lesson on that one? I don't know.
I think I was talking to my coworker, and he was like, just buy it brand new so you don't worry about
Repairs?
repairs, like someone messing up your bearings or X, Y, and Z, you know? And
Yeah.
I was like, all right, pay the extra money just to be safe, but
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
It is. At the same time, it's not, because you have a peace of mind. You got to think that. Because look, if you imagine you bought that one, the second one, for 10 grand, but what if the axle was bent and you didn't notice?
Yeah.
You got to take it to a shop if you're not doing it yourself, and, you know, pay for parts, labor. It adds up. But if you have the money to buy it up front cash, I think you should just pay cash. Because that's what I did with my first one. I paid that thing in cash. Second one, I financed half, paid half in cash. But basically what I did for the third one is I had a big job. I made a lot of money on it, and then I bought that trailer with that money.
I remember you telling me. You came out good, but then you came out even.
Yeah, basically made money, spent all the money.
Yeah.
That was a huge job though. That was fun.
Yeah, when I don't know if you know the dealer Chipper.
Yeah, chipper trailers, yeah.
I want to go look at a North Star or something like
Yeah,
that.
I know them.
And they had the telescopic, and I was gonna pull the trigger, but I didn't know because he was like, "Oh, these are way better than the scissor lifts." And at that time, I didn't know. I didn't have a clue about what type of lifts they were, and so I was just trying to do my research, and then I ended up going with the Big Techs.
Yeah, and you still got a scissor lift on the Big Techs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went over there. I was gonna buy a trailer from them. When I was looking for a dump trailer, I didn't have the cash up front, so I was gonna finance it. But the rate they gave me was just absolutely insane. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying no 10% when the rates were like lower. I was like, yeah, all my credit is like almost 800, and they wanted like 11%.
10% is.
And I was like, yeah, that's even though the payment was small per month, long term you're paying so much interest. And I was like, it is what it is. I'm just gonna roll with the enclosed trailer. And then I just went to Florida and bought a top shelf cash. So I saved up money because I didn't want to get into debt without like making consistent good money. Once I'm making consistent good money per month, I'm like, okay, I can afford some risks, you know?
10% is crazy.
I know, dude. And it was so expensive too, because it was a PJ. And I even looked at the other ones like North Star and stuff. They were still up there. They had like a Homesteader, but they looked so cheaply built compared to like the other ones. And I was like, yeah, that's like 11 grand to 12 grand, but it looks like not the type of trailer I would want to run long term. Yeah. So then I was like, I found Top Shelf, talked to a bunch of guys on Facebook groups because nobody made videos on it on YouTube.
It was coming up, wasn't it?
Which one?
Top Shelf at that time, like last year?
I think they've been around. They just don't have many people talking about it. They had like a couple guys made like 2-3 minute videos. Some guy had like a 10-minute video, but nothing like detailed. So I had to find people in groups and ask him. And some guy was like, he's in Florida. His name's like Joey or something. He has like 6 of them. And he was like, yeah, I run them. They're great. The only problem he had was like with the wire harness. I'm like, okay, frame's all holding up. That's the big important part. Wire harness like electrical. You can't blame the dealer for electrical stuff because they don't build that stuff, you know, they just buy it. And I went and I bought my first one, I loved it, and then I bought a second one because it made me so much money. And then I was like, dude, I got to get a third one because I got hooked up with Hammer and we started working more jobs. They were renting it, and then like I had to do junk removal. Someone would want a dumpster. I'm like, I don't want to turn work down. Yeah. So I went and got another one, and now I kind of want another one, but that's too much, bro. I'm getting too addicted to these trailers. I got to chill.
Because you got that big boy money.
No, I be making it and I be spending it.
Get them big boy toys.
Nah, bro, I just try to buy stuff that makes me money. Like if it ain't making me money, I don't want to buy it.
I hear you the same way.
You know? Like, yeah, I got 5 trailers, but they're all investments. They're all paid off though, so that's a big blessing. Because I don't have a payment on that, but I have payment on truck, skid, stump grinder, house. So, I'm about to have a kid, so yeah, that's expensive, but that's why I'm blessed to not have payment on everything. If you have a payment on everything, bro, it's tough to survive. It's just too much.
I don't know how I would be able to make it if I have payments. It's nuts how expensive it went. Even the houses went up to like, I think Wade might have bought his house. He paid $200, and now the bank wants to buy it back for like $400 or something. Which is like, dude, how?
Yeah.
How does it go that high? Yeah, I rented this out to a buddy of mine. So it just came back 2 days ago.
How much do you charge for a rental?
For this, $160
a day?
Yep.
Dude, that's good. That's really good, bro. What? Really? People paying that?
Yep.
Man, I gotta get into the enclosed rental game.
You got one.
I know. I just hate to rent that stuff out to like strangers, bro, because they always be messing stuff up. I like to rent it to people that are gonna take accountability for their problems.
I rented this trailer out to some guy, and this guy messed up my whole thing.
What?
Right here, he bent it.
How did he do that, bro?
And then I had to replace this too.
Fender?
The fender, he crushed all the way to the tire.
Did he pay for it?
Yeah, he paid for everything, but I was like, man, at that point I was like, man, that's not worth it.
How much did the repairs cost you?
All in total, I think it came out to like $600.
$600?
Yeah.
And how much did you charge him for the rental?
120. It's not worth it.
What do you mean 120? So 600 plus 120 or what?
600 plus 120. Payson market ain't no joke, man.
Dude, it ain't.
I want to get right now I want to get a 73 like the OBS, but I want a single cab dually.
A single cab dually?
Oh man, I feel like that would be so nice.
If you did it again, what would you do different? Would you go dumpster rental or junk removal?
I feel like because my work, dumpster rentals.
Yeah.
That's how I'm able to do it. Because junk removal, I would have to go full time, and I don't have the clientele for that.
Yeah. I didn't have it either when I went full time, but dude, I came from making like, you know, 6-7 grand a month to Georgia trying to pay me 2 to 3 grand a month. Three grand was on a busy month. And I was like, dude, my mortgage is $2,500. I can't survive. And then it slowed down so bad. The homie sent me $800 something for 2 weeks. He didn't have work for me. I'd go to work, come back in like 2 hours. He didn't have work. He couldn't keep up with me, and I'm used to like doing a bunch of appliances per day. So then I was like, well, you're gonna have to find me some more work, bro, if you want me to stick around. And there was other appliance companies like trying to get me to work for them, and I was considering it, but then I was like, I already started the junk removal on the side, and I was like, okay, I still got some savings. Let me give it a try for 3 months. If I can't, you know, break even at least doing it for 3 months, I'm gonna go back to working for someone. And thankfully, bro, it's been working out, and it's just been more and more money every month. So it's been a huge blessing.
You just gotta trust the Lord.
And you gotta grind, bro. Like, yes, trusting and all that, but you also gotta put in the work, you know?
Put in the effort. I hear you.
Praying helps. Trust me, it does so much. But also, like, if you're just praying and not actually out there talking to people, you're praying, and, you know, God's not just gonna pour you customers.
Yeah.
You gotta work for them.
I hear you.
You know, he'll help you talk to them once you get in front of them and help you close them, you know? But you can't just, you know, oh, I'm Christian and I'm gonna become a millionaire by staying at home and believing in God. It's not how it works. You gotta work.
You gotta make some sacrifices too.
Yes, yes.
What?
It's not easy.
Now, about all this, before that, I worked non-stop from the sun up, from the sun down.
Dude, yes.
Dude, I'm talking about weekends working.
Dude.
It sucked, but it paid off at the end. Yeah.
It's not easy. People think that, oh, these guys are hustling, they're 22, they have this and that, but they don't look at us like, bro, we were the guys that weren't out partying. We were out working when you were chilling for, what's this party called in high school? Homecoming or something. You ever go to something like that?
Prom or something like that?
Yeah, dude, what is that stuff? Like, it's been around, but I never actually been to one just because I never had like the desire to. I was like, dude, I'm gonna work. I'm not trying to spend any more time at school than I need to for my high school diploma. That was me.
I hear you. How much did you pay for it?
This one, with the warranty, it came out to $75 out the door. It's expensive, but granted, it's been worth it. I've been putting like 2,000 miles a month on average right now. I'm sure it's about to drop, but I've been working this truck. I think it was a good purchase, but at the same time, it was not such a good purchase because it's very expensive. It's like, you got to think, now I got to make just $75,000 to get out of a truck, but it keeps you running so you can continue working and making more money.
Thing is, it's reliable.
And that's why I got it, because if I'd rather pay $1,000 a month and be able to take care of all my customers than have an old unreliable truck that I'm risking, you know, not getting to my customers, because you're not taking care of a $1,000, $2,000 or more client. It's costing you money just because you have a broken truck. So for me, I waited till I was making consistently over 10 grand a month with junk removal before I financed it. And I was still scared with making that much money, you know? But I didn't want to just, you know, just because I had one good month, I had to wait till I have like at least, you know, a year every month. Good, because I'm not trying to get repoed, you know?
I hear you.
I'm not trying to get,
Nah, I ain't trying to do that either, man.
So
It's a nice truck. Do you plan to do anything to it? Like,
eventually, yes, but not for 125,000 miles. If I do stuff, I'll be like wheels, like upgraded tires and stuff, but I'm not gonna delete it.
lift it to the sky?
No, dude, this is gonna be a pure work truck. If I ever buy another truck, that's gonna be more kind of like a fun truck that I can, you know, do cool stuff to it. But this, I'm just trying to keep it for work, because literally this is my bread and butter. This is what I use daily, you know, to get to work, get out of work, have AC, you know.
You said when you had your, what, 7.3, you didn't have AC?
No AC in both trucks. Actually, the Ford worked, but it was intermittent.
No, though, whenever you're in town, man.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, though.
You too, bro. Take care. All right, guys, I just got back home. I'm gonna unload all the scrap. I'm pretty much just gonna wrap it up for this video. I'm not gonna show you guys this process in this video. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. much.